Guten Abend, welcome to an impromptu homebrew Wednesday. We have got, it's not a homebrew, I'm sorry, juice box. It's just because I don't have a big glass. It's Monday night anyway, I think so. I'm going to get this little mini glass. I'm going to drink out of the can. It's looking something small, but this will have to do. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So yeah, I wasn't intending to even put out a homebrew Wednesday this week, because I just have been really busy, you know, with other stuff, and we've got the painters in this week, so it's like basically my wife has been making me move furniture around the place and take everything off the walls and all that. So yeah, I did a brew day yesterday. Now I didn't take any video. It was a secret brew day, secret because you won't get to see it. It's in there. It's a New England IPA. I have dry hopped tonight, so I only brewed it yesterday and I'm dry hopping it already. And I think high cruising is supposed to be like 48 hours or whatever, but I'm just doing it now, so it's, I don't know, 30 hours, something like that. So cheers. Smells like orange. Whoa, there's definitely a bit of grapefruity citrus. Bit of pineapple or something like that. That's quite nice. Mango, papaya, and bitter orange. I had the Deuce boxes in tennis. Deuce at the beer festival last year. It was fantastic. I think it was better than that. To be honest, that's okay. It's not bad. 5.9%. It'll do nicely for a Monday night. So yeah, I didn't take any video footage of that. I woke up with a stinking hangover. I'm just in a bit of a foul mood. I know, you know, they look at me, I would never get in a foul mood, but you know, sometimes. So yeah, I couldn't be bothered with it. You know how you get. So yeah, that's a secret brew day. I also did another secret brew day. Well, it wasn't secret because it was on the, it was not on video. Or it was on video. I'm cracking myself again. It was the Hangouts brew day. That was another version of the Red Rye Kvike Ale. I had a little drink of it at the weekend. It's not tasting very good so far. It's like, it tastes a bit thin and a bit uncarbonated for some reason, and because it's been on bloody gas for a week, 2 weeks, something like that. So yeah, that's not good. And then we've got our stout down here, and it definitely needs time to condition, because it's tasting a bit, I don't know, stouts need time basically. That's what I've learned. But you know, a good 5-6 weeks will sort that right out, and it'll be fantastic, I'm sure. So yeah, I kicked the keg, which is the brown black IPL / dark lager / not 6%. It was really good. It was not a big hoppy hop bomb. It was really bloody nice. So really nice flavour on it. I think I'm definitely going to do that one again. And I've talked about that last week, what I'm going to do. But yeah, the keg kicked on me this week. So that means I went from like having all these flipping kegs to not having an awful lot of beer. On top, I've got another beer up there, which I'm trying to keep. I'm trying to condition it a little bit. It's going to be a grain in the glass at some point, so I'm not even going to go there. I shouldn't even have told you that. We're just going to have to, I'm going to have to cut that out, I'm sorry. So yeah, so I've got it done on New England IPA now. Just what I want to very quickly talk about is I've been doing a lot of homework lately. You know, obviously I'm out with my bad back there all of last week. Couldn't brew, couldn't really do anything except for do homework, doing research of what I'm going to do next. So there's a couple of things I wanted to do, and they all kind of interlink. So the first thing then was, it's the one thing that everybody wants to do, is wants to figure out the whole water thing, the whole water conundrum. So I've been really looking into that to try and get started on it, because I got a water report I think it was a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago, I don't know. It was a while ago anyway, from my whoever does the water here. And so I had all the numbers, I know, but it never meant anything to me, you know. It's just like a load of numbers and letters, basically. That's all it is. It doesn't mean anything. And God knows I have tried those spreadsheet calculators, and for whatever reason I cannot figure them out. I don't know whether it's just a fear factor when you look at them and then you see it just looks really complicated. Perhaps it's that, I don't know. But it's not. I have never found it easy to use at all. And then I started using the Brewfather app, which is the one that Rusty's always going on about. I think he might secretly work for him. But I started using that because I wanted to see what, because everybody's going on about it, just to see what it's like. And it is really easy. I found it really easy to use and really very pleasant to use. And then I got to the water calculator feature, and it seemed really kind of intuitive what you're supposed to do, which is not. This is completely opposite to what I was doing before, because I kind of know. Well, I'll not go into what I knew and what I didn't know before, but I basically now it seems to be suggesting what I need to put into my beer to get it to the target level. Now everything else does that as well, but in a different way, and it's very confusing and complicated. This one it seems to be quite easy. So the first beer I've done with the proper kind of water additions is this one down here. It's the New England IPA. It's a rye New England IPA now. So yeah, I've been using that. And then the third thing that I was doing research on, which ties into that again, is because I want to do a sour beer. I want to do a sour, which is, I think it's possibly why I wanted to do the whole water thing. I wanted to make sure the water was right, and then obviously lower the pH. I know how to lower pH, but I just wanted to make sure the water was right. So yeah, what I'm going to do then is I think I'm going to do the same recipe of the New England IPA, but a sour version of that, or not necessarily a sour version, a more tart version of it, to see what the difference is between the two. That's the plan. Now whether that actually comes off or not, I don't actually know, but that is the plan. I've got I got this from, this is the sour pitch. This is the Lalmand do this. But I've never seen a dry version of it before until I was on the Get Our Brewed website. And they seem to be doing this. So that's going to get my pH down to where it needs to be. And then of course I'm going to, then we'll just hop it like a normal, just treat it like a normal New England IPA after that. So that should get me what I want. Never done a sour beer before, so I've never done a New England IPA before as well too, which is half the reason why I was doing that. So that will be quite interesting. Let's hope I actually take some video footage of that. That would be good. That would be an improvement. So yeah, look out for that. The one thing I will say though, I got some of the, I don't have it here, it's the Vermont Ale Yeast, the White Labs Vermont Ale Yeast. And the pack that they sent me was out of date. Now, always a bit worried when you get sent out of date yeast and they don't say anything about it. So, I mean, I didn't see the point in them sending me a new one out because it would have been out of date too. So I ended up, I made like a 3 litre starter. I don't have a stir plate. Perhaps that's something I need to get. So I was trying to, and I know that because it's out of date, it can be, you know, even not swirling it around or anything like that can leave you quite short. So yeah, I'm hoping for the best now. It's definitely going now, so I think we're okay. But yeah, that was one other thing that pissed me off a little bit. They're adding up, but yeah, we'll see what that's like. I'm hoping to get that in the keg, possibly at the weekend if I do a John Anderson. But I think that Vermont Ale Yeast is not like the Quebec. It's not like the 644 either. You can't just ram it up to 28 degrees or something like that. So yeah, we're sitting at about 18 at the minute, and then I'm going to put it up maybe 21 or 22 toward the end, help it ferment out, so we'll see how it goes. So that's it. And then the other thing that I want to do, I'll be doing research. I'm telling you, I've been like, it was basically a solid week of just looking and reading stuff. That's it. Is I want to now finally upgrade my equipment. Me and the Buffalo have had some good times, but I think it's now is the time to upgrade to something. Within now, I mean like between now and probably the end of the year. But yeah, I've been looking at a lot of different things. I think it's going to be more like one of the all-in-one brewing systems rather than actual, you know, pots and pumps and stuff. Because I'm not really, I don't think I could be bothered. The more stuff you have like that, the more you need to clean, and cleaning's not really, you know, it's not really part of my DNA. No, I'm not saying I'm a dirty bastard, like, well, sometimes. It's been a while. So yeah, watch this space is what I'm saying. So I'm away. I'm already hit 11 minutes here, so that's it. I want to keep it short and sweet because I've really got nothing to say. I just came out here to dry hop, and now I'm having a beer and everything. So cheers, happy Homebrew Wednesday, see you next week. Yeah, I mean the whole thing with the water, it just reminds me of like chemistry. I mean I got a C in my GCSE chemistry. For anyone that's not from the UK, that is like the exams you take when you're 16. So which was quite good, I thought, because I was pretty much useless at it, or at least the teacher thought I was useless. But I have to say, the teacher was a complete arsehole. He's like the type of teacher that just, he really despised me. I think that's what it was. I think he kind of despised everyone though. He must have had a pretty grim life or something like that. Something was happening on the outside or something, but he used to take it into the classroom. He's a complete arsehole. He's dead now, like. That's terrible. I'm sorry. But no, I got a C. He gave me a C. I always remember that, I know this is now turned into a little aside here, but yeah, he gave me a C, and he actually said on one of my report cards that Big Banana, I'm not giving him a real name, Big Banana, even though everyone knows it, Big Banana always has a confused look on his face, and he used to mark me down. So I always used to think he marked me down because I had a confused look on my face. I mean the worst part was, even in our chemistry class, you used to have like a lab partner. So there used to be two people doing experiments and stuff like that. And I used to sit beside a girl, can't remember her name, sorry, whoever you are. And we were basically, you got a lab partner, you're doing the same work, right? You're doing exactly the same work, you're doing the same experiments, everything is the same, so you should get the same result, right? No, he gave her a fucking A for her practical work, which was with me, and he gave me a fucking C. I mean, how does that work? Seriously, like, it's outraged. I'm glad you're dead, you fucker.